Mullen was born on October 4, 1946, to parents Hollywood publicist Jack Mullen and Jane, who both worked with popular Hollywood stars. He was the eldest of 5 children raised in North Hollywood. In school, Mike played baseball and basketball. In his senior year of high school, he was set to play basketball for the University of California when the Naval Academy recruited him. In the Brigade of Midshipmen, he was on the plebe basketball team and was a member of the color company for 2 years. The Lucky Bag noted his dedicated and dependable qualities and that any situation always found him doing his best, whether it was academic, sports, or just having fun. After graduation, Mike entered the surface warfare community and embarked on an impressive journey to 4 stars. He was first assigned to the USS Colette and then USS Blandy, which included a combat deployment to Vietnam. Then he assumed his first command as CO of the USS Noxby. In 1975, he returned to the Naval Academy as a company officer and as executive assistant to the Commandant of Midshipmen. He returned to sea duty as chief engineer of USS Fox, then as executive officer of the USS Sterret. After earning a master's degree at the Naval Postgraduate School, Mike assumed command of the USS Goldsboro, distinguishing himself through numerous assignments. This led to his award of the 1987 Pacific Fleet Vice Admiral James Bond Stockdale Award for inspirational leadership. After shore assignments at the Surface Warfare School and the Pentagon, he assumed command of the Aegis cruiser USS Yorktown. Upon promotion to Rear Admiral, he assumed command of Cruiser Destroyer Group 2 during deployments to the Mediterranean and Persian Gulf. On his return to Washington, Mike was assigned as Director of Surface Warfare for the Chief of Naval Operations. As Vice Admiral, he headed to Norfolk to command the U.S. Second Fleet, NATO's Striking Fleet, and Joint Task Force 120. Next, he assumed duties as Deputy Chief of Naval Operations for Resources, Requirements, and Assessments. Promoted to Admiral, he was assigned as Vice Chief of Naval Operations. In July 2005, Mike assumed duties as the Chief of Naval Operations, where he focused on 3 top priorities: sustaining combat readiness, building a fleet for the future, and developing 21st century leaders. President Bush recognized Mike as a man of experience, of vision, and high integrity, and appointed him the 17th Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. In this position, his focus was on supporting the troops in the joint services. He was appointed chairman for 2 consecutive terms by 2 presidents. Admiral Mullen established a positive public relations face for the Navy by consulting for the hit television series NCIS and appearing on The Late Show with David Letterman, as well as other notable public appearances. During his impressive naval career, Mike received 3 Defense and 3 Navy Distinguished Service Medals, 5 Defense Superior Service Medals, 5 Legions of Merit, and numerous other personal and unit awards, including awards from other nations. Mike retired from the Navy in September 2011, but continues to be of great service to our nation. He is an active participant in advisory groups for the CIA and State Department. He also serves on numerous boards of directors and advisory boards for companies and charitable organizations, including General Motors, Sprint, In-Q-Tel, Families and Work Institute, Robin Hood Foundation, and Easter Seals. Mike and his wife Deborah are strong advocates for wounded warriors, armed forces veterans, and for those who continue to defend our country. They have received numerous awards for their generosity and support. He contributes to his alma mater as a life member and strong supporter of the Alumni Association and Foundation. He has been a Forstall lecturer and participates in other support activities for the brigade. Mike and his wife Deborah have 2 sons and, as of last month, 3 grandchildren. Their sons are also Naval Academy graduates: John, class of 2002, and Michael, 2003. Mike enjoys fly fishing when there is time in his busy schedule. Mike personally considers his service as chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff his most meaningful accomplishment. He especially enjoyed connecting with and supporting the troops of all services. Admiral Michael G. Mullen, an outstanding leader with lifelong dedication to serving our country with honor and commitment.